all.
Time now for the Burger King debate of the day. The Cavs bounced back from Tuesday's loss with a 2-point win against the Heat last night. LeBron finished with 24 points, 11 rebounds, but the biggest story was the Cleveland defense. They held the Heat to just 89 points and stopped James Johnson at the buzzer. Let's take a listen to LeBron after the game.
We needed a win like this where we win a game on our defense. Haven't had one like this all year that I can remember. And to be able to do this at the end of January, basically, it's a good step in the right direction.
We're joined by FS1 NBA analyst Eddie House. Eddie, thank you for being here. What is your takeaway from last night's game? I mean, they got the win.
It was January 31st. I didn't take too much. I didn't put too much stock in it. I mean, it's good to see you closing out the month on the right note, especially if it was tied at half and you only hold a team to 17 points. That's promising. But one thing the Cavs have proven to be this year, to me, is consistently inconsistent. So it's not. I'm not sure if this is a step in the right direction or did they just catch lightning in a bottle last night. So I need to see more of it. And it's proven that they've only held opponents under 113 times, and 2 out of the 13 under 90, one being last night. So with those stats being, the proof is in the pudding. And if you're going to change, you're going to go into the All-Star break, and then now you're going to have to regroup. And then are you going to be able to implement Kevin Love into this? It's just, I still think they're like in training camp mode. They're trying to figure it out right now. So when you're still trying to figure it out, you're going to be inconsistent. And I don't think night in and night out they'll be able to. And, you know, Miami's not one of those great offensive juggernauts, you know, and Goran didn't really have it going last night.
He did not.
You know, they missed some shots.
Yeah.
So
Nobody had it going.
I'm not putting too much stock in that win last night, thinking that they've made a total turnaround and a change.
Well, Josh Richardson. Now, you tell me the team's going to play the Cavs, going to shoot 43% from the field, 10% from the three-point line, and 56% from the free throw line. Oh, we got this, kid. We about to go on a run. But you and I both know teams are not going to shoot that bad. The Heat were terrible shooting the ball from the field. They just missed some looks. Channing Frye gave them valuable minutes. JR played good for like a 6-minute stretch, and then he's like, I'm good. I'm started lunching again. Skip. IT can't get a rhythm. Skip, he's bad. Ed, I'm sorry, Eddie. He just don't have it right now. His legs are not there. And he's trying to do, when you're challenged vertically in the NBA and you lose your explosiveness, your quickness, you're a guy. And right now he's just a guy. And that won't get it done for the Cavaliers, considering what they gave up to get him. They gave up the guy that was next to the guy. So we know what Kyrie can do. Kyrie's been on the biggest stage, stared eye to eye with Steph Curry, and went head-to-head and go get 40. So I don't worry about Kyrie. I know what he can do. Isaiah right now, he's not giving him anything. Nothing.
Isaiah Thomas is not right. That hip is not healed. And the problem on top of it is he's looking a little pudgy to me. I'm not saying he's fat, but he's just gained a couple pounds because he's not running the way he used to run.
Well, he can't. I mean, you got a hip, Skip. It's hard to.
I got it.
Get on the UB. You know that one.
He needs to, seriously. But maybe but you know what? If you got a bad hip, that could be troubling. You know, like it could be. You don't want to mess with your hip to even do any cardio.
Right.
And he has no horizontal quickness or no vertical quickness. He used to beat people like a la Tony Parker. You know, you just beat the big to the
and have the ball out here and lay it up.
Just get it out there, and then you get a little quick spring to you where you can get the ball up off the glass before the big can block it. Now it's just sad.
They block it before you got it.
They do. It's like a joke where it's just taking the ball away from him.
And if you look at it, the shooters that are around him aren't doing their job. They haven't been knocked down shooters, so guys are apt to help a little bit more and get off their man and kind of dare them to start making shots. And so those gaps aren't there. And another thing with Isaiah is, you know, he's trying to find his rhythm right now, and he's trying to find his place in this offense as well. Like, when do I defer? when do I try to take over? And when you playing, the one thing I know about
never had to
basketball,
defer.
you cannot think when you out there playing. I mean, you think, but you got to react more. You can't be out there like, okay, do I play? Do I pass? Do I go? If you start doing that, it's going to be indecisive. And you see a lot of that with him. He comes off, wants to get aggressive, and he pulls back and passes. So I think he's in a place right now where he's trying to get in where he fit in. And right now he's not fitting in quite well.
And I didn't know Cleveland shot worse from the field than the Heat did. They shot 35%, but they got out rebounded against. Tristan gave us 0 points and 6 rebounds.
That's just sad.
They're already a small team without Kevin Love. So basically, if you put Channing Frye in the starting lineup, which did they start Channing last?
No.
No, they started Tristan and Jay Crowder. They're a small team. So if one of those guys get in foul trouble, that means Jay Crowder or LeBron's going to have to play the 4.
Yep.
Well, if they play a big lineup, come on, man. Tristan, you got to give us more than that, bro.
Yeah, you might have to move Jeff Green to the 4 sometimes, have him play at the 4.
So obviously Miami came in without a Deion Waiters. We had him on the show in the offseason. He's my guy, and he is not afraid of LeBron James. And he's the one who would go into the King's house and just go right at him. And Miami doesn't have that guy. So to shoot 3 for 28 from 3 is hard to do because you could stroke those threes. So, you know, that's just one of those nights. They started off cold, and they stayed cold the whole night. 3 for 20, that's 10%. And a lot of them, to me, were pretty good looks. But I did think Miami clamped down late, and then Tyler Johnson, who couldn't throw it in the ocean or in the lake last night, he jacked one up at the end of the game that was a terrible shot. And then, to me, LeBron got away with the foul.
That wasn't a foul.
It was a foul.
No. You don't call it. No. You play football. Play on. Play on.
Well, you're going to get to play on because it's your house.
Play
That's why
on.
you got to play on. And it might have come just after the buzzer. It was real close. It was real close.
What did LeBron do?
It was a body foul, and he hacked him across his left arm. Well, he just hacked him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it was a foul. But
James
it's okay.
Johnson, he wasn't even looking at the basket.
I feel sorry for LeBron now, so I give him that one. He deserved that call.
Yeah,
He
you
needed
feel
it.
sorry for him.
I pity him.
Eddie,
Why?
Because he doesn't have any help. He doesn't have
have
either.
any
He doesn't have Kevin Love.
But Eddie, let me ask you this.
What's that?
The guy he knows there's 7 seconds. He goes down, instead of going to the rim, he goes and pulls the ball and turns his back to the rim. So what Bron's supposed to do? He didn't want because he know what Bron do when they try to lay the ball up on him.
Yeah,
What did he do?
He got in that wrong
played it
situation.
correctly.
He
Bron
put himself
played
in
it
a
very
bad
well.
position right there. But hey, you know what? If you really look at it, we talking about how great their defense. They only won by 2 points, and this team shot 3 for 28 from 3. That's a scary thing right there. You can't think that you played great D because all those 28 3-pointers, they weren't all contested. There were some wide open shots that they were missing.
The Cavs shot 6 of 26. So it wasn't like they were the Warriors.
But
they
guess
made
what?
3 more.
LeBron made one sweet little dish
To Jay
pass
Crowder.
to Jay Crowder, and he finally made a shot. He made a shot.
You heard what you said?
That was the shot.
Think about what you said.
Finally.
Finally.
He did.
Finally.
Well, am I right?
happened.
Was that not the shot of the
That
night?
was. That was
That saved the night. That was it, right there.
Corver got hot a little bit with LeBron kicking into it.
A little bit.
Channing Frye's giving him a whole lot.
Yeah.
Since he came in for Kevin Love, he's been knocking down shots, stretching the floor too.
Shannon, I'm not loving your team.
But Bron, we got to cut that. Look here, I closed the bakery. I closed it because we had too many turnovers going on, and he done behind my back opened it again.
He's now 3rd in the National Basketball Association in turnovers. That's a lot.
That's
We got to take care of that.
He says he go.
They had 5 in the fourth quarter.
LeBron had 1 in the second half. He had 6 in the first half and 1. So he gonna get it right. He says what did he say about doing the same thing over and over and hoping for a different result?
Insanity.
Right.
That's
So
what he said.
he can self-correct himself. He's very reflective. He'll look back on himself. You remember that Instagram post, Skip? He was thinking like, wow. So I'm sure he's saying to
Which
himself.
post are we talking
The
about?
Instagram post when he was talking about the 30,000 points.
Oh, I thought when he called everybody lazy except himself. The one yesterday.
We speak to everybody. Everybody, we talking to everybody.
You know, if I were his teammate after the post yesterday, I'd say, okay, you play by yourself tonight. If I'm lazy, what are you? Are you?
You know who I am.
Actually, I think it lit a fire because they actually came out and played with effort yesterday. They were buzzing around a little bit.
I thought Miami did not come out with any effort.
But that's Miami.
Well, if they didn't come out with effort, Cleveland did. Their effort was better than it has been in the previous games.
Yeah.
And they're still 3rd, and that was a team that was on their heels. So that was good for them to beat them.
We bumped them down another notch.
I'm still liking Boston more than Cleveland right now.
I like them.
I'm liking Boston, but I also like Toronto. Toronto is becoming a really good team. They're defending, and DeRozan's hitting the 3. Kyle Lowry's been there. Guys are out there playing basketball.
Y'all know what we do to them. Y'all know what we do to the Raptors.
And I know what happened.
The little baby dinosaurs.
When
That's what we call them.
LeBron and Steph were making their all-star picks, who was the last name left on the board of the starters? DeMar DeRozan.
Hey,
Because that's what they think of.
the little, we call them little tiny.
Well, I don't know.
dinosaurs.
He been balling this year. I say he been.
But they
DeMar
always
been
ball
balling.
during the regular season.
Yeah, until they have to see that man.
So then, okay, on that case, then the Cavs always struggle during the regular season, then they get it going in the postseason.
You
right?
brought up the date, though, Eddie. When do you start to worry for the Cavs?
Well, right now, these are dog days of the NBA. Everybody's just like looking at the finish line right now, the first half of the season.
Trying to
Get
get
it
the
over with,
All-Star
get to the
game.
All-Star
Get
game,
through it.
and get that week, and then
I
come
know
back.
when-
I'm saying like about 2 weeks afterwards, after All-Star break, things better be in gear.
Okay.
If it's not, then you might have to hit the panic
How
button.
about the day after the trade deadline when this man wakes up and realizes no help is on the way?
Well, I wake up the next morning, I was like, breaking news: DeAndre Jordan, Lou Williams, and
Y'all giving
Kemba
up,
Walker.
you giving up a first-round pick for that?
Yeah, we giving
No,
up.
the Brooklyn first round, not your first-round pick. You giving up Brooklyn's first-round pick?
Don't you think we should
He is.
trade Isaiah for Kemba?
Yeah.
They don't want
I don't know.
Isaiah
I don't know if Jordan. I don't know if Mike want that.
He always make bad picks.
He said he want an All-Star. He said he does want an All-Star. But
Isaiah's an All-Star 2 times.
We still got
he
a
said
little.
that's the only reason he'll trade for him is an All-Star.
Eddie, thank you for
Yep,
joining
Trade
us.
for him, Skip. Talk
Could
to him.
Nick
Call him.
Foles fill Carson Wentz's job with a win on Sunday? I mean, could happen. We're going to discuss that with Michael Vick. That's next.